Hello, everyone. This is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I want to welcome you all to the second episode of my long-form Let's Play of Control by Remedy Games. Now, if you're not familiar with this particular series, this is a first-time run-through of the game where I'm just trying to complete as much as possible and make it through where the protagonist actually does survive. I don't know if there are any alternative endings or anything like that. I'm just going to play as it comes at me and see where we go. As well, if this is your first time to the series, don't forget to check out the link to the playlist in the description down below. Now, side note, this is the second of 3 episodes that I recorded in a single session, so that's why I'm wearing the same thing as last time. Do note you can watch me play live every Monday and Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. until 10 o'clock p.m. Right now, Control will be played on Mondays. But before we continue on to the actual meat of the episode, let's cue the intro.
All I need is me, myself, and I. Hey, hey. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. I was somebody else. I go my own way. Don't care what you say.
All right, and to the folks on YouTube, welcome back. It is time to continue onward. When we left off, we were going into the Red Room of Death, or Central Executive, whatever you want to call it. So we have a very dark room. I can barely see anything in. All these, I mean, okay, that seems to be the same assets. They seem to be using a lot of the same assets. Let's see here. Okay, I think this may be where they mentioned copyright music that I have the copyright music turned off. Thank you, by the way, folks over who created Control. I'm forgetting Remedy and whoever the coders, actually the coders. Just thank you for providing a stream-friendly version of your game. I always really appreciate it when companies do that. Like, unlike, say, Borderlands, which got my one capture on YouTube immediately demonetized and claimed for a 2-second clip. Anyways, let's make a mess. Yay! Okay, let's check this out here. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. Talk about a opening. Yeesh. If they do not leave, ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Google Foo worked. Discovered August 4th, 1964. Okay, that makes total sense. Aw, document found answer for the answer for me. Yeah. Well, you never know. They may have found it before they established anything. But hey, I appreciate the Google Foo regardless. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but it can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on Redacted. A pair of sisters that consume human Redacted. Your 2 punctures on the Redacted. Gee, they're not talking about vampires, are they? These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to File 4-93-6942 for full report. looks at both sides, and I suspect we go around this corner into a firefight. Yep, thought so. Okay, where are they? Alright. Yes, I jumped. Take out the guy with the shotgun. Oh. Hey, nabbit. Here, the glowing redacted. Carry a purple redacted. Yes. Unfortunately, that means I lost experience points, or whatever the number, the 1,000, whatever is, which are used for upgrades and such. Poop. Sad trumpet noise. Thanks. Okay, let's go back.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Okay, so I get to start this fight all over again.
Contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Be a little more careful this time. No, I wasn't. Alright, Cap, you can do your sad trumpet noise again. Ah. Stay hydrated, folks. I didn't do this badly the last time I did this particular. I'm gonna have to think of a different way to do this. I have to go through that slow I know. Yeah, I'm a casual, a filthy casual. We know this.
The hiss.
I do have this marked
into everything
as a beginner play.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Get good, yeah. Get good, scrub. I know. I know. Eek! They threw a grenade at me. Who said they could have grenades? Who said they could have grenades? I do like this destructible terrain. Okay. Didn't notice that last time around. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. Got him. So, get his health. Where are you? Got him.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Yeah. Tip number one of control combat: never not be moving. Yes. I know. I should know better. But
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
no, I don't think I've. Talk about outfits.
Please. We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
Gee, let's
Is
not
it
make
safe to come out?
to make it obvious what we're doing here. Well, where I need to go, right? Number one favorite character? Yeah, I'd have to agree. She's, although her facial animations bother me. Then again, the facial animations in this particular game are all just a little uncanny valley.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. He pushed the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
You're a part of.
Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Floating person looks uncomfortable. Yeah, I did see it. That's the point up. Yeah. They all look uncomfortable. Like I said, my first time through, I thought they were going to be enemies, so I started killing them all, but every time I went back in the room, they were there again, so I stopped. Alright, examination of paranatural topics, control points. I like to think Jessie is just standing there looking blankly at people when she has those inner monologues. Yeah, Jessie. So, control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital functions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 7-25-2788 for full report. Again, the whole redacted thing is definitely reminiscent of the S.C.P style reports, which is kind of fun. I can't make the noise that certain folks who do S.C.P videos can with my mouth, so I'm not going to try to edit this later on for that same reason. So we'll stick with redacted. Oh, I have actually. Let's go back to. So we've got. Still don't have anything there, so. Personal mods. I do have personal mods. So let's see. Do I want. Oh, I've got health boost and health boost. 6% and. Is that. That's. 16% and 18%. Yeah, we'll get 18% health boost. Why not? Alright. No jump scare this time. Alright. At least her head didn't explode. But she did vaporize.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Let's take a look around a little bit before
Jesse,
we...
over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
But I want to explore. I know I can't get in there. I don't have any clearance level. Okay. Whoa, wait. Okay. Oh, Jesse, come back. Yeah, Jesse, come back. I'm lonely. Yes, exactly. Where is Jesse? I lost you, Pope. Where'd you go? There you are.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a
Where is the
leader.
hotline? Miami. Yeah, Captain.
Why am I
Yeah.
here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too.
Bad
I
pun
said I
shall
was
be
looking
punished.
for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Could be Hotline Bling instead. You and your puns.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
But
The
there
door
are
to the
stupid
comms
answers.
department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Origins of the Hiss.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
The oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
I wonder what she's talking to. Dr. Trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
All right, Catvid. We'll see you later. Thank you for dropping in. The others watching, you're more than welcome to chat with me too, if you want to. No requirements, but I'm more than happy to talk to anybody and everybody while I play. So, objects of power.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
Are we gonna make dad puns a part of my night or my streams? Hi. Hadron resonance amplifiers.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
All right, so that.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
All right, let's see if there's anything in here. Excuse me. Health boost, health recovery. Do I go for more health or greater healing? I'm gonna stick with the more health for right now. Collectibles, missions. We're on unknown caller. Collectibles. Research records. Okay. This agent. Okay, I don't know if we heard this one. The Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the stream incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for a full report. There we go. Alright. So, we need to get up there to the north, which is going to be the best route. We'll figure it out. Okay, looks like it wants me to go that way. before we do, let's go ahead and do a little bit of searching for both items and for... Oh, we got a mod. Weapon armor damage. That'll do. Definitely take that. Okay, see if there's anything to find here. Doesn't seem to be. Well, that was very boring. Ah, here we go. That was... Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my butt off on the Islamabad situation for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace Esser. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Dr. D. Rodriguez. Poor guy lost his bathroom. Examination of paranautical topics. Paranatural topics. Technological limitations of the oldest house. Summary. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redact them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 4-19-1935 for full report. I don't think I actually... last playthrough, I don't think actually came out over here, so... Okay. Ah. The director's office. Now we have okay, and we have a whole bunch of sticky notes and a clearance level 4 door. So I need more clearance. How do I, the director, not have proper clearance? That's just silly. Okay. Okay, so that's when we came in. So that gets us full circle. So we've gone... got full circle. Let's now actually go where it was directing us. That was the boardroom. It's directing us this way.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Alright. Push the... It's going way too quickly for me to actually read it, but you guys can probably read it. What did I do to Art? Leaning on the wrong side. Week 83 report. Summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations. Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spur Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. Expenditures. Accommodations, $831.29. Meals, $714.84. Gasoline, $295.12. Mini bar, with an asterisk, $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. Asterisk. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Here. Anything I'm missing? Nope. Okay. Okay, loadout. We do have new mods. Assuming the energy recovery is when you get new, or is how quickly you recharge your ammo. Oh, gee, that scared me. That's shifted. It's very shifted.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Okay. That sound means some of them. Alright, end of bad music. Suggests that we're safe. For now. Give up. And that drive me bug nuts. Alright. Doesn't seem to be anything in these bathrooms. You never know, the one time you skip. Havana, AWE 48. Event summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. It lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena were witnessed. The scene was cordoned off and the embassy staff were transported to the continental United States. After Formula I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file A185 for details. We have more research and records. Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. One, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for the size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, a barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does this very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. Sounds like there's another barrier in here. Yep. We can't go in there right now. Okay. Okay, so we've already been there. So that direction seems to be where we want to go. But let's go. Did I come downstairs? Yeah, I came downstairs over here. What are you? Yep, that's the direction that I actually want to go in. And this is behind. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to get my bearings. Okay, we got another red room, and we're at 42 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and actually end episode 2 here for the folks over at YouTube, and I'm going to take another short break and be back for part 3 of the night. Making good time. Excellent. So, be right back, folks. Alrighty, folks, and with that, we're going to go ahead and put an end to this particular episode. I thank you for joining along with me. I hope that you had as much fun as I did. If so, please help do me a favor. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe if you like what I'm doing here to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. You can also do me a favor and be sure to hit the notification bell to get notifications whenever I upload any new material. Do also note you can follow me elsewhere. I'm on Twitter at Biscuit Eater YT. I'm on Twitch at The Biscuit Eater. And I'm at Facebook at Biscuit Eater. So I look forward to seeing you all there. But until I see you again, game on, lovelies.